to our sponsor, snjradio.com. No negative news, no politics, just feel good music. Anyway, hey, so how are we feeling today?
I'm all right. Thank you
Yeah,
so
dude,
much.
of course.
Thank you so much for letting me be on your show, man.
Yeah, of course. So you're a EDM artist?
EDM artist.
Yeah, EDM artist. Do you do any other genres?
I mainly like to tell people that I do house music genre,
House music genre.
but I do
okay.
venture on other genres as well, like R&Bs, rap.
Okay, cool.
Probably not country though.
Probably not country. But hey, if you guys like the intro song, like I said before, it was a little different today. Go ahead and let us know at 888-909-1050. That is 888-909-1050. We'll be here for the next hour.
You better have people calling you?
Yeah, we're about to have people call in. So if you guys like the song, go ahead and call in and let us know.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, so yeah, I know it's been a while. So it's
been a minute, dude.
Yeah, I know. So we met at Yamava.
Yamava, that's where I used to work. That's
Yeah.
where we both used to work.
That's where we both used to work,
crazy.
and we both left around the same time, right?
I think you kind of had to leave early.
Yeah.
I kind of left around September-ish.
Oh, okay.
They let me go because I probably won't even speak
No,
on the air. But
yeah, no, it's all good. We all left for different reasons. Shout out to them, whatever.
Shout out to them.
For
real. I still hang out with the same people that I work with.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been a house music artist?
As I began, I was not really a house music artist.
Okay.
I had a different path. I was on a different timeline. I thought to myself, like, I would want to make a certain type of song. Like, back then, though, that was way back then. But as time goes on, it kind of progresses onto, like, to a different path. Because, like, the more and more you continue on with your music journey, and as any artist would do, you would start to realize that maybe you'd like to, like, dabble onto other different things.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, like, I thought to myself, like,
Well,
maybe
I think we got a caller.
Like, the more and more you continue on with your music journey.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So all right. So we'll let them queue in, and then.
Okay.
All right. Cool. But yeah, no. Continue on. Sorry about that.
Nah, sorry. But yeah. As I began, I was like, I started when I was like 14 years old with my buddy Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I thought to myself, like, I was still in high school. I wasn't really knowing of what to do that time, but
Yeah.
I know for sure I was interested in, like, producing wise.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of began in the producing aspect part of the music, really.
You know what's funny is I was actually a producer in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was a producer in high school, and I had a couple buddies that rapped.
Okay.
And
you still do it?
No. No, I went off to college, and I kind of lost the art. But
The art of it.
Yeah, no, I want to get back into it, or at least the DJ aspecting.
The DJing aspect.
Yeah, not so much like making beats, but like, throwing mixes together and.
But that's how you started off as, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I don't want to like, I don't want to be in a full-time studio. That just wasn't my calling. I felt like. I felt like the more I was doing it, the more I was like, the more I didn't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I kind of understand that now. Like, as I was, like, trying to push out a song after song after song,
Yeah.
it kind of turned into a chore. It kind of turned into this job that, like, made me kind of dislike it. I wouldn't say hate it because, I still do it. But I'm not gonna not say that I didn't hate it at times. I did.
Yeah.
I did hate it at times.
But like, it's that energy that pushes you forward too,
Definitely, most certainly.
But yeah, no, I got to a point where I'd make a beat and I'd hear it like a million times, and then I'd hear it be performed, and I'm just like, oh.
Yep.
Like this beat again.
It certainly has its own peaks and stuff.
Oh,
like,
that's
it really
true.
peaked.
Yeah. No, it was a really fun time, and that got me into the music industry, through one of the rappers, his cousin.
Okay.
Was a manager at a place called Clash City Station, and I worked there as a bouncer for a while. And then ended up moving all the way up to stage management until co-owner. So then we were throwing shows across the IE. We did a few shows in Orange County. We just did a show in LA for a friend. It was like a emo rap.
Emo rap.
Yeah, it was cool. You know, like Lil Peep and stuff like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I love me some emo raps. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that
So
is
it was
very
cool.
local though. That is
Yeah.
very local. I'm glad that you're still being a part of like the music scene. You know.
Yeah, and actually, it's the first time back in the industry since 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Dang. That's when COVID hits. That's when COVID really hits.
Hey Sam, are you there?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay. Did you have any questions for Babyboyrix? He's a house artist.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What's up, Sam?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Sunday.
Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Hey, listening to the beginning of the show, you said you hate country music.
I did not say I hated country music. Let me clarify that out real quick. No, I did not say that. I say I would not do country music at the moment, at least.
Oh, okay. Have you ever tried to like marry country music with like EDM, like somehow like use the like country music sounds or maybe the instruments or something like to put
No,
something
actually.
together?
No, that's a really good idea though.
That's a cool idea.
That never
actually.
really got up into my mind. Like I never really thought about it that way. I mean, I have with other genres, obviously, but for a country song, I think it's probably because I haven't really listened to country consistently like that, you know? Because I'm always in this, as an artist, you'd always be in your creative, constant mind. Like you would there would be like certain ideas that would come into your head, and you would just be like, oh, maybe I should be able to mix it with other genres as well. But country, no, I haven't really thought about it like that.
I feel like that'd be a cool
well,
fusion.
For real though.
I think you should look into it, maybe give it a try. I'm super excited. I'm about to exit the freeway right now, so I'll be in the studio in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on because now you got me thinking. I got loads of questions for you guys.
All right,
There
man.
we go.
All right, that was a really good idea, though. I'm for sure gonna dabble into that for sure.
All right, I appreciate you. I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Drive
Drive
safe.
safe. All right, yeah, that's Sam from the first or second time from the phone. Yeah, he does music, industrial.
Industrial music.
Yeah, we have something called a new music hour, which is actually what I want to talk to you about. We're gonna bring it back. So we have artists that we interviewed that give us a song, and we play it for the whole hour, and we ask people. People call in, go on IG, text us. Hey, this song was dope.
For a whole hour.
For the entire show, and we vote, and whoever has the best song, votes.
Oh,
That's
it's kind of like a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it's open to all genres. We had a country artist last time. We had Joe with his industrial that got a few votes.
Industrial. I
Yeah.
mean, when you say industrial, what do you kind of mean by that? It's kind of like a rock.
Like
genre,
9 Inch
or-
Nails, would you say, kind of? Yeah, like nine Inch Nails. If you ever heard of them.
Oldies, classic, right?
Not really. Not yeah, 90s.
90s is considered oldies
No,
nowadays,
not yet.
right? Am I
Not
right?
yet. Oh yeah, you're gonna get people calling in for that one. I'm just kidding.
Hey man, as time progresses, you might just kind of want to.
That is a good question for people to answer. If you think the 90s is oldies, call in 888-909-1050. But that's interesting.
Do you think it's the 90s?
I
Do you
think in
think
a
the
few
90s
years.
is the-
I think in a few years it will be, but not now.
Not now.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it has been 30 years, right? It has been 30 years since
That's
it was the
true.
90s.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a big 80s fan myself. Big 90s, Prince, Michael.
Okay, yeah.
But you can't tell me that it's not
I got the
considered
Purple
oldies
album
nowadays.
and Off the Wall on record.
I love the Purple album.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums.
One of my biggest inspirations from that, actually.
Oh, is it? That's what I was gonna ask you next. Like, from a house artist, who's your inspiration? Like, within the genre, outside the genre.
It's funny because entering into a different genre, like the ones that you haven't really done before, you know, like you would usually enter it with a knowledge of, or at least with like being familiar with the song. Like you kind of have to listen to what you like.
Right. Yeah.
From how I've been introduced with house music, I think it's probably because I go to house parties a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when I started listening to house parties more. But if I were to pick one of the biggest inspiration for me, I'm gonna have to say Skrillex. It's like Skrillex
is a
Zoom.
You gotta.
Yep. And when you know Drake, right? Drake
Yeah.
released that whole house music.
Oh yeah.
whatnot.
It's like some.
Honestly,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. Honestly, never
That
mind.
one's pretty cool.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. The whole album.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good. I thought it was interesting.
People really hated that for some
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I
It's
think
just-
I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but if I were to point a finger, I feel like it would be because of his character.
Oh, maybe. Okay. No, I feel it.
You know,
But yeah. But I feel like house music's for everybody. You know.
definitely.
You know.
That's
I think,
probably why I liked it.
Yeah. House for me, you know, I think of Daft Punk. I think of Skrillex. You know, there's the man of the hour.
How's it going?
Sam is here, everyone.
Country music, huh?
Welcome, Sam.
Hey, thank you, Kyle. Thank you for doing your job and me dropping the ball here.
It's all good.
Cool. Thank you.
Perfect. All right.
Dude,
It's all good.
you know, this whole time I was trying to picture what you look like listening to you on the radio. I was like,
What did you think? What kind of texture? What kind of race did you thought
bro,
of?
you want to be honest? I thought you were like Nigerian or something. Because you have a strong accent, but it's good though. It's good. I'm sure you get all the ladies and they tell you that all the time, huh?
Few of them.
Feel them every once in a
Few
while.
of 'em.
Right, okay, so I had to get out of the car. What were you guys just talking about? I want to jump back into the conversation.
Oh, we were talking about influences, house influences for him. He was just talking about Skrillex. I was talking about Daft Punk.
Okay. Yeah, Skrillex was the first one I ever heard.
Oh, really?
Cinema.
Cinema's a
man.
big one.
Bro, I remember my friend Frankie. He was like, "Hey man, like you can't show anyone else this guy, dude. Like it's gonna pop up. I'm the first." Like
Oh,
you know
that's
that
funny.
you know how people always say that. Like I'm the first one to discover these people, and it was like middle school or something.
And then they try to gatekeep it from you.
Yeah. I'm the one that showed him that.
You know,
Yeah.
you get the credits for it.
Exactly. Like you get the credits. What about the guy who actually, made the music?
Yeah.
You know, going out there to promote.
They
and
get a
stuff.
satisfaction from it. You know,
Yeah,
like
no, that's
Yeah.
cool. Because I work at a restaurant, and every Sunday I go out and they have like this public place where we play chess. Like anyone can play, and I've been going every week, every Sunday after work, and I'm talking to this guy, and it's a bunch of old guys playing chess, right? And he's like, "Hey, how's work? You got another show tonight? Yada yada yada." I was like, "Yeah, I got an EDM artist on. Pretty excited about it." And he's like, "EDM, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." And I told him, I was like, "There's no such thing as bad genre of music. There's just like bad
I
songs,
agree, yeah.
right?"
right.
And he was like, "Well, I never heard a single good EDM song before, because he's old,
Oh, okay,
you know."
yeah.
And I was
It
like,
probably just sounds like noise to
probably why.
him.
Bro, he said, oh, what was the description, bro? I was laughing. I was trying to play chess, and he made me laugh. I was like, bro, I'm trying to concentrate. He said it was like something in the garage, like some noise happening in the garage or something. And I was like, look, you're probably
Hey,
obviously,
garage is in the house, so.
you probably just
That is
listened to
true.
like the wrong one, because I'm sure there's EDM like music and like songs that might actually get your attention, you
Yeah.
know? Because he thinks it's all just like crazy and just like popping noises. I'm like, no, it's not that at all.
That's kind of funny how he describes it though.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. That's,
Music.
you know? And so I was like, I wanted to maybe one day, if he was listening tonight, he can probably like hear and maybe actually like some of the music you got playing on. Like, I liked your intro, dude. It was a
Yeah.
good intro.
Was it?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so much, man.
I wanted to continue that song. I just wanted to keep it playing or something.
And
I
it's
was
gonna
like,
keep playing when we go on break, and then
Cool,
we have an
cool.
outro song too now.
very,
Oh, yeah.
very nice.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned for that
so-
one.
I like it. Very cool.
Yeah.
So,
What was the intro song name, by the way?
It's called Snow in the Mansion.
Snow in the Mansion.
House genre, definitely.
And, where can they find you?
It's on Spotify, every
Spotify.
platform, by the way. You could
Okay,
just search me up.
Spotify. Okay.
have you done any house parties before or anything like that, or?
Once actually, but that was in high school, way back.
Okay.
Yeah, my very first high school party I threw with a couple of buddies of mine back then. My very first house party, it was crazy. You know, people say I should throw a kickback, and I kind of listened to them. And then I didn't expect that many people to show up to a house party.
Right.
It was crazy.
And it's always people like just showing up. You don't know.
I'm talking
like,
300 people.
Oh, yeah.
300 people is a lot, dude.
300
300 people is a lot.
It was
Hey.
a crazy head count.
Whose
congrats.
house was it?
I'm not gonna say a name, basically, but it's some.
Was
very
it,
old
one of
friend
your,
of
was
mine.
it one of your friends or something?
Yeah, one of my
Okay.
friends.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. As long as it was at your house, bro, because then you're like, bro, it's like I didn't expect all these people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like I mean, I'm just glad they didn't wreck the place.
Right, yeah.
Like yeah, everything kind of like the majority of it happened at the back of the house. You know, like the
Mhm.
backyard.
And that's where you were playing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Everyone was turned up.
Yeah. Probably loving it, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was like the middle of the party. There was like a whole line that we had to go through. Like every person has to be searched through security, by the way, because you know we want to keep the party going. And it was not shut down by the police. It ran through the whole night.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Even though that was like the loudest in the neighborhood, they still let it run through.
You got people sleeping. They're like, let's get music, though. We'll let them keep playing.
Swear, I mean, we had for some odd reason, we didn't get any noise complaints.
Really?
No
Yeah.
cops showed up.
That's good.
It's because the neighbors were there.
Yeah,
They're at the
everyone
party.
in the neighborhood was there.
They're part of the 300 just getting body checked. You know?
Facts,
That's really
dude.
cool. So I actually never been to like a rave concert. I've been to.
Well,
Man.
you bartended that one in the.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He was there.
I was there. Yeah.
They had a rave in a basement at this building over in San Bernardino.
Yeah, the Enterprise building.
Dude, it
sounds
was
lit.
so crazy because like at raves, like it doesn't matter like where it's at or like
Oh, everyone
what
shows
the
up.
setup is.
Right.
As long as everyone, is on something and there's good music, like it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
And I was just bartending and I'm just like looking around like this is crazy. And in a basement, bro, like the music was so loud, like the lights were everything. It was just like in a closed environment like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was outside, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was up until like 3-4 in the morning, like
Yeah.
wide awake because like just the vibration and everything just like keep me up. It was good music though. I actually really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it was cool.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
cool though. But my lady, she wants us to go to a rave and stuff. She's like, "Can we go one of these days?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You guys should. It's a cool experience,
Yeah.
I've personally never been to a rave before.
Oh,
Really?
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
As shameful as it sounds, I've never been.
I mean, you can get a lot of different angles from that. Like going like listening to that type of music and stuff, and like
Oh yeah, definitely.
listening to how they mix it.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do show up and like if there's occasions, I would definitely show up just for that type of experience.
Mhm.
That's how I could just sit back and like.
Yeah, if
like-
I ever hear something, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know actually.
Yeah.
How do you get into your creative mindset when you start making this type of music, EDM?
Man, I've been doing this for too long that I don't even I have forgotten my definite approach of it, because it had began to be a constant thing for me, a 24/7 type of thing for me. It's just you can't just turn it off nowadays. You're just an artist, you're an artist. But if I were to explain in simpler terms, I'd probably say like it's
Does like the melody start in your head and then you put it down?
no, personally I'm not a producer. I'm not a producer like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like when it's like like a chirp, like a bird chirping might motivate
Oh.
you to
You start picking it up. You're like, oh man, that's pretty good.
yeah, like oh you like
Yeah.
the rhythm. Maybe
Start
like
pulling
putting,
my iPhone out.
Exactly.
Start
Yeah.
recording the bird.
Yeah, you start recording. Yeah.
you could just switch that up to like a different scent, and then like maybe you'd like the pattern of it, or like take the same pattern, like put it in a different sound, or like you could definitely mix those things up. It's just like
Yeah.
that's the thing about being creative though. It's just you're so limitless.
Mm.
And that's what kind of scares a lot of people the most too,
Yeah.
because now that you have all this type of freedom or like a lot of selections, what would you choose?
Yeah.
I feel like it comes down to what would you really choose, and comes like I said, it comes back down to your character.
I always thought like when I was a kid, I was like, dude, there's only so many like as a kid, I thought there was only so many beats that can be created in the world, so many like songs that can be created, you know, like at one point, when does that creativity stop? And another thing, it's like, you know, Apple, what's his name? Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, yeah.
You know, like he had this image of the iPhone in his head, but he can never like actually create it, you know, like, and so it's like, imagine being like a producer or a songwriter or whatever, and you have like this song or this beat or this melody in your head, and you just don't know how to put it out there. Like, have you ever had that trouble before?
Are you talking about a writer's block?
Yeah, but like for you though.
Yeah, there's some moments.
Or like finding a sound like in your head, like you know what it sounds like, but you just can't put it into reality.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I said, man, I'm an artist. I'm more so on the writing part of it. Not more so on the laying down on the beats part. I leave that up to the producers.
Okay.
Me, I see different lists of beats. I listen through it all, and if I like that layout, that's when I hop in. That's when I jump in.
Okay. And
that's when I start being creative for it.
Okay, and how do you be creative for it? What's your process?
You kind of have to train your ears for it, you know? First of all, you got to know what good music is.
Yeah.
Secondly, and like, if you know that, if you know a beat is really good, then why not just experiment with it? That's how I would begin at first.
Okay, yeah. Well, what gets you into the mindset of like getting into that creative spot?
Yeah.
You know, like, is there like a specific routine that you do, or you know? Because like some people smoke. I read something that Lil Wayne smokes cigars.
He smokes cigars before he starts doing all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also read that
you know,
J. Cole writes lyrics as soon as he wakes up first thing in the morning. He does nothing but just starts writing.
I actually did hear about that, yeah.
Really?
I probably wouldn't do it that way, though. That's one way of doing it, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, if you think about it, your brain's still trying to function and like switch from like dream state to like reality. So you probably got some crazy stuff going on in your head,
cool.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I know when people take notes or you know, diary their dreams and stuff, like it's good, you know, for them. So I'm sure like when it comes to that point, especially if you're dedicated, like if you're an artist, like you said, like 24/7, like the moment you wake up, you start, you know, expanding or, you know, things like that, you know?
Yeah. For me, I hate waking up. It has to be like a death metal song. I could probably write. You know?
You have that as your alarm clock?
Yeah, I wake up. If I were to write music as soon as I woke up, it'd be a death metal song.
Like I said,
Yeah,
like, see, that's another way of doing it, you
Yeah.
know? You kind of just have to find your own way. Really, if there was a secret formula for writing a song, which I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube videos that's titled for that.
Yeah, everyone's like, they have their own secret to like doing it or some way. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the way they found out, you know, by themselves.
I see. And Kyle, since you're kind of running the show tonight, did you guys want to play something before the half, or would you want to wait until after we come back from the break?
We'll roll into the half with the song, and then probably come out of this half.
With the song?
Yeah, with the song.
That's kind of dope. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still got like 4 minutes before the break starts. I don't know if you want to introduce what you're playing, or.
Yeah.
Well, I only have 2 songs though.
That's fine.
We'll play the first one again. So go ahead and reintroduce the first song.
Yeah, this song definitely came out a couple of weeks ago. It's called "Snow in the Mansion." Snow in the mansion. It's like snowing in the mansion. You know?
All right, let's play it. Cue it up. See, this is the type of music I like. Like, this is some good music right here. Yeah.
Yep.
I like it too.
I like it too.
You better like it. That's your own music, bro. No, because I can, like, the vision that I'm seeing, you know, late night. You know?
Yeah.
Midnight Whispers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Midnight Whispers.
I like it. No, it's really cool. And I like the other one too, Snow in the Mansion. That was really cool too.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
This is something that's like, this is not like some crazy rager. You know, this is like you got people all around you, surrounded. Everyone's drinking, having a good time, and you're in the vibe. The music is the vibe. You know,
Exactly.
you got the atmosphere going.
Exactly, and I have people in the crowd probably talking to each other and whatnot, you know, cheating on their wives and whatnot. Whatever.
Midnight whispers.
It's a midnight thing.
That is too funny. No,
I was just
dude.
kidding, by the way.
That's really cool. That's really cool. You know, before we went on break, you were talking about how like you have a producer and you pick out all the beats or which one you want to work with, and then you just hop on it and start making it your own. What are the other options, dude? Because that's like that's some good stuff.
It
you know?
is.
Other options, you mean?
Because they say, hey, here's this beat, this beat, this beat, and you get to choose which beat you wanna get on.
Right.
So like, how many beats are there for you to choose from, and how do you pick which one you want to work with?
Exactly. Kind of like what I said. Once you get like an unlimited amount of beats, you kind of get lost. You know, like what should you do? Like for me, I like a lot of songs. Right. I like different types of genres. I like rock songs. I like hip hop. I like house, obviously. But if you're introduced with like house beats, house music, or rock beats, house beats, different types of beats, where should I start? You know. So I mean, where else can you start besides the fact that you can go one by one? That's the only way to do it. You know, you're one person.
Yeah.
Why not just do it along the way and see what works with you? I mean, maybe, who knows? Maybe you'd find out that maybe you're bad at, you just don't have a voice as John Legend, and you know you're not really at par with that level yet. So you kind of lean back from making that certain genre, you know? Or maybe you should just focus on what you're good at, which is, you know, house music. I like house music. Yeah. I also like R&B and rap and stuff like that. So yeah, you know.
You know, I think R&B would be good.
R&B would be
if you hit an R&B track, I think that'd be good. Just cause like your voice and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's smooth and settled. That's why I said you, like that. That's how you get girls, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You
I don't
should do a
sweet
track
talk
with
people.
Jacquees.
I do actually have a R&B track that's gonna come out this Wednesday.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, it happens to be R&B. Funny that you mentioned it.
That's pretty cool. And how many producers do you work with?
None.
None. So okay, so explain how you do all this.
All right, maybe I lied. Okay, like, you know, I have a handful of people that I can work with. They're producers, you know.
Right.
But the majority of the times I'm just by myself, really producing my own stuff.
Really.
Yeah. So, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a good question. What was what was the question? We're gonna jump to the next question. Do you do all this by yourself? Like, are you just in the room by yourself, or do you have like people with you? Like, do you have like people surrounding you when you work and stuff?
Certainly, I certainly do this all by myself. With enough experience, I can work with people. You know, that's the good parts of it. You know, being able to work with other people as well. But for the most part, yeah, I do it by myself. I write the songs by myself. I pick the beats, I mix it, engineer it, and I send it off to my distributors.
Okay.
All by myself.
Very nice.
Is there anyone that you want to work with, whether it's local or big time?
Big time or local? Big time or local, I'd like to work with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
A lot of locals as well. A lot more of the smaller artists, so that way we can grow up together, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
But if I were to reach, I mean, I like to work with a lot of artists. Billie Eilish.
Okay.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Drake. Every single one of them, you know?
I like how the first one you said was Billie Eilish. Like that threw me back. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to work with her, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure she has like character and stuff.
Oh yeah, man. She's very sweet and genuine.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to know her, really.
You got a little crush on her or what, dude?
Crush? She's attractive.
Look,
She's attractive.
Yeah. It's too late. He didn't respond fast enough.
I know. Should I have said no? Should I have said no, though?
Is that how you get the girl, by saying no? I don't know, bro. Reverse psychology. I like it. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I want to, like, if I ever hear, like, that type of music, I'll be thinking of you, like, oh, this is the type of music I'm, like, I had him on the show on, you know? Because
That's right.
when, I don't know if it was, like, during the break, but we're talking about it, you're like, I don't know if, like, this would be, like, club music or not, you know? Man, I'm telling you that rooftop, though,
That rooftop
you
idea.
get that in the rooftop. You know what you got to do? All right, because it's not even that expensive, to be honest. I mean, it's going to cost money, but you literally, there's rooftop bars everywhere. You know, Anaheim's really hot.
Yeah.
Bro, you can just fill it up, you know, and then just bring your music there. Have it play there in the building or on the rooftop.
Yeah, I have been working on my catalog for like the whole year, so that way I would have enough for a whole set. You know, you can't just show up and throw a whole party with just 4 or 5 songs, obviously.
Repeat.
Hey,
Just keep drinking, bro. Songs
They won't
8
even
minutes
notice
long.
So yeah, that's been the plan for like the rest of the year. I built enough catalog, enough house songs for a catalog for a whole set.
Yeah.
You know, you would want to have your songs to last 1 to 2 to 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
And so how much do you have right now?
For house music, I have a handful. I only have a handful. Less than 30 minutes. Well, no, about roughly 30 minutes. So that's like, what, half a show? Or less than half a show? So, yeah, I plan on hitting like an hour mark, an hour amount of minutes or amount of work
Yeah.
by the end of 2024 this year.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, that's because, like, on average, like, how long is a song? Like 3 to 5 minutes?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's say if it's 3 minutes long, then that's already 10. That's 10 songs you already created.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So imagine doing a 3-hour thing. That's
All right, maybe not 3 hours.
But no,
but,
that's
you
a
know.
lot of work though, because like when me and my lady we went to a Halloween party when we had a guy that I used to know. His name his name is Fred. He came out and he did his little house party DJing. Bro, I was enjoying it. I was headbobbing the whole time. I'm looking at you. I'm like, oh, this is some good stuff, dude. It was really good. But like now that I think about it, yeah, like 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours of playing, you know, their mixes, like their music.
But for the start, I'm obviously not gonna start off the whole 4 hours, right? I might just pop up on someone's set, on a DJ set, and play like a couple of songs for a first time gig.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always. I mean, for a start, it's not gonna be like a whole blown out party. Obviously, nobody knows my music yet.
I mean, it can be though.
Yeah, it can be.
It can.
Yeah, you start handing out flyers. You're like, bro, you don't know him? Oh, bro, he's one of the big people coming up right now. Like,
You know what's funny?
Working on it. Working on it.
I actually told a story on the radio once. There used to be a rapper I worked with at Clash City Station. He worked at the McDonald's off of Del Rosa,
Oh, I know that one.
and he used to put his mixtapes on the Happy Meals. And
that's pretty clever.
he did it for months
Yeah.
before getting caught. And
Hey, that's a
eventually,
whole months of hustle right there.
yeah, he actually did it for like 5 months, and then finally the manager's like, "We gotta let you go."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weren't like parents playing his music and then
Yeah,
it was
no.
not kid friendly? You're like a
crazy.
Happy Meal thing. You're like, oh, let's play what's going on.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy. What
You
was the
know,
genre for that?
he was a rapper.
Okay, so that would be like.
McDonald's
kids
is
would
giving us this rapping music.
Yeah.
For our children.
hey, came free in all the mixtapes. It was like a 3
That
or
is
4 track
crazy.
demo. It was like a 3 or 4 track demo.
It just says enjoy.
Yeah. And that's actually how I found out about him,
Really?
because he called up Max, or the promoter. He called up the promoter. He's like, "Hey, I got this mixtape in my son's meal."
Wow.
And it's actually pretty dope. And so they heard it and they threw him on a show. And that's
No
how,
kidding.
yeah.
That is scary though.
Yeah.
No, you think
So-
about it, like a file of lawsuits that may come to their way. You
Yeah.
know, like a kid just hearing your blasphemous music
Yeah.
and your profanity wise and stuff.
No, it was cool. And it wasn't, I think they were clean tracks too.
Okay,
Yeah.
then if it was clean tracks, then cool. Yeah,
Probably
definitely.
still aggressive though, because you know.
No, yeah,
like,
no, it was like,
it was not McDonald kid friendly.
No, it was definitely trap. It was
Bro,
definitely trap.
It's a trappy meal. There you go.
Hey, I like that.
Uh,
Hey, you know what's another good idea that you can do? I just thought about it. I'm not even really good with it. what's that thing where like you can like send stuff, not airplane mode, but what's that?
AirDrop.
AirDrop. Okay, bro. Imagine, all right, you're at the beach, you're playing your music loud, right? And then you AirDrop your link to everyone at that beach.
That'd be cool.
You're like, hey, you like this music?
That actually work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as long as you're playing this music loud, everyone hears it. Everyone's just like, oh, and then you just walk around like, hey, you guys like this song?
You know what'd be
Like,
cool too is like you know those planes that have like the
little
the banner,
banner? Yeah.
but it's dropping your mixtape too.
That costs a lot of money though.
Yeah,
But
but
we're on a budget here, bro. We gotta.
Hey.
We're talking about one speaker at the beach and AirDrop it on.
Maybe I'll put the flag on my car. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Whole,
yeah,
whole flag.
that'd be cool.
little banner.
But no, I did have an idea though, just like bringing a big speaker, just like stand in the middle of a street, anywhere in like a busy sightseeing.
Yeah.
Like not in the middle of the intersection though, but like just somewhere where the
On the
people are
corner.
crossing. Yeah.
Bro, perfect.
That's-
I know the perfect spot.
Where?
Right here in Redlands, bro. State Street, Friday and Saturday night.
Oh, there you go.
But-
no,
but-
seriously.
Hey, I gotta give it to this guy. I don't know if he's homeless or what, but he is there every Friday and Saturday night in the corner just playing his music, bro. And every time I went, I was like, dude, I respect him so much for being consistent.
Yeah.
You know? And low-key, I felt kind of bad because when I went there Friday night, he was like, someone fell on my equipment. And I was like, bro, I gave him all the money I had in my wallet. I said, here you go, bro. Buy yourself some new equipment. Because, like, realistically, I see him, bro. He's a very humbling guy, and he plays his own music. But he's just like a guy with, like, his dog, you know?
Yeah.
He's just doing
I
his
bet
thing.
you he really makes good music. I bet you he makes good music.
I mean, for, like, the corner, you know, like, he's doing all
For
right.
like the corner.
Like, you know, we all just see the effort. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and we all respect that. We all love it. Like, no one, like, messes with him. Like, if anyone messes with him, bro, everyone in the crowd would just, like, protect him. But, anyways, yeah, dude, on State Street, anywhere where there's, like, nothing but bars, bro, you stand on that corner, you just play some music. You just hire, like, a couple dancers, bro. They'll be dancing, bro. People will just love to just join in on that.
Oh, like that corner right by there by the underground.
Yes,
and
right
by,
next to Darby's, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, Darby's
anywhere, anywhere. You play
or-
good music where people start dancing, like, bro.
I'm gonna start listing down all these streets, bro.
You know what else you can do? You can go to a spot where all they do is charge people to get in, and you play good music. You know, have a little like ice chest with some drinks or something. You just have it free right there in the corner.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that might be a liability, but no.
like, you know, Capri Suns and
Yeah.
and
Oh
whatnot.
yeah.
Cool little gesture.
Capri Suns.
Yeah. But I mean, there's so many ways to get your music out there. You know.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
a lot of people think, like traditionally, you know, they go a conventional route. Oh, you know, it's word of mouth or like social media. But you can do like free events like that.
I'd
You
like
know?
to do free events.
You can
No,
break
really,
into
definitely.
a school and play it on the intercom. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably-
I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Probably
just
one
kidding.
day.
Yeah.
You might just hear me.
Yeah.
Instead of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Snowing in the mansion.
Oh,
No, in the
way.
mansion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that first mixtape would be Megan's Law.
Yeah, for real. Oh my God. All right, so we got 2 minutes. Honestly, which song do you want to close with? Do you want to close with Midnight, or was it Midnight Whisper?
Midnight
Yeah.
Whisper.
Or do you want to close with Snow in the Mansion? I like Snow in the Mansion.
Let's do-
I really like that
Let's
one.
do that one since like it hasn't really played that whole
Yeah?
track. Yeah.
All right, well, let's cue it up and then tell the people how they can reach out to you again.
You can definitely reach me out on all platforms. I go by the name of Babyboyrix, Babyboyrix, Babyboyrix. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
If you do, I haven't been updating my SoundCloud yet, so you can't really catch me on that one. But I will update it. Don't get me wrong, I will. But if you are out there looking for a performer, house genre, you know, you can book me for free. By the way, I would be gladly to accept that.
Cool. I like it.
100%.
Let's cue it up.
Thank you so
Rain,
much.
Snowing in the Mansion. All right, you guys, we're going to be coming out here. Enjoy the music. Listen to his stuff. Follow him. And stick around for the Farancha, 8 o'clock, guys. You're listening to Whatever Works on KCAA.